What's one thing you regret in life? I asked that question here on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram, and the amount of responses was overwhelming. I asked some of those who had messaged me if they would like to send in audio clips of themselves sharing their message for a video, and I got quite a few audio clips on my email. Now, one thing I try to live by is to change the things that you can and to let go of the things that you can't. In other words, I do believe that the whole no regrets mindset is overall healthy. With that being said, I don't think we should strive to let go of regret before we have allowed ourselves to feel it, even just for a little bit. I think that only then can we learn from that situation, and in turning regrets into lessons, it tends to be easier to let go. And I also think there is value in listening to others share their stories of regrets, which is what this video is. I'd like to thank everyone who contributed, and I hope you enjoy.
I had a good friend from high school who I reconnected with in my early 20s, and he told me that he had cancer. We kept in touch and went to lunch a couple of times while his condition slowly deteriorated. I told him that I would visit him in the hospital one day, and for whatever reason, I didn't. A little later in the year, I found out through the grapevine that he went into surgery and didn't make it out.
I regret my university degree. I should have chosen to study something I found interesting and new, not what had the highest earning potential.
My biggest regret in life is giving up on a long-distance relationship that I know could have worked. She was my first girlfriend, so I didn't realize just how perfect she was for me and how happy she made me feel. Since then, I have been in other relationships, but they just never worked out, or I just didn't have that feeling of being in love like I did with her. I really miss the times I had with her because, well, they were the happiest I've ever been.
Giving up on myself, not keeping hope. I would change that. I wouldn't give up on me. Often, a sense of despair, a lack of hope can perpetuate negative emotions.
Being fearful. The fear of failure, of rejection. There are so many things I wish I had done, but I was too scared. I'm still learning to let go of that fear.
One regret I have is that I hurt a girlfriend badly when I let 2 other friends convince me she was using me and started dating one of them instead. She hadn't been using me and was devastated. Being 16 years old and an idiot at the time, it took me a month to figure it out. I never could convince her I was sorry.
I regret holding on to people longer than I should have. I let others take advantage of me, especially this one girl who I thought was my best friend, who then cut me off when I was struggling and needed her the most. I didn't deserve that.
My biggest regret was not telling Rachel Moyle how I truly felt about her. If I could give my 15-year-old self a piece of advice, I would tell him to focus on love, vulnerability, and honesty.
I wish I had the conviction to pursue my dream career when I had the opportunity.
One thing I regret in life is not going solo travelling in my early 20s. So when I was 25, I did a North America trip by myself for 5 weeks. And in doing so, it got me out of my routine, it got me out of my comfort zone, and I was more confident about my life and about being alone and far away from friends and family.
One of my biggest regrets was not asking my crush out. It's been 8 years and I still can't get over her.
Today's depression has made me miss out on fun, happiness, and simply enjoying life. But I am an optimistic person who looks at the bright side, and I know I will overcome this because I believe that I am strong.
My one regret in life is lying for someone's attention. I made myself out to be someone I was not, and threw myself under the bus just so I could catch their eye.
I regret letting my past dictate my future. I wish that I realized sooner that my background doesn't limit what I can achieve, only I do. So if I want something, I should just go for it and not really worry about what my family thinks, what my friends think, because you can always make new ones.
Sitt typ lite framåtlutad så att du vilar armbågarna på typ